Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I'm going to kind of speed up this intro because I want to get this project done. Because I don't know if I'll have time now to do the jellyfish net. Anyways, I realized I was basing the mouth off of this side profile when I should be basing it off of the front profile, right? So let's go ahead and edit this scribble. And let's make it a wider smile that goes up and has a bigger curve to it. Let's see if we can straighten that out a bit. Let's try to keep it even on both sides. I think that looks better. And that looks bigger. Better. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and let's lower that a bit. You make it his mouth a little smaller. Alright, so about say there. Let's get the teeth and the tongue in. So again, I don't know how good this tongue's gonna look, but something like that maybe? Yeah, let's try that out. Getting better at the scribbling in thing. Way better than I did on the Dominican Republic project. Alright, that looks good. Done. Make that lighter color red. And let's just bring that over. Raise it up. Raise it up more. Let's go from the top. Go. Make that a little smaller. Cool. Something like that. I think I need to put that little line that's in the tongue, maybe. Nah, I'm going to do the white teeth next. So those will be just easy. It's just going to be a white square. Let's make that a little taller. Let's raise it up. Alright, let's make these smaller but taller. It's like right there. Control C, Control V. And erase this bad layer up. Cool. Something like that. Obviously, let's make these shorter. Like that. So that's a 4, so let's make this also a 4 because you don't want lopsided teeth. I'll make the tongue also a 4. We'll just raise it up. Cool. That mouth came out awful. You know what it looks like? It looks like those SpongeBob ice cream. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's supposed to look like that, but it's going to end up looking like something like this. That's about it. Alright. Let's make this sponge a little bit longer. Because I gotta still add his, maybe not that long. Maybe not that long. Because I still gotta add his pants and everything. So I'll be for next class. I'll go ahead and work on that. But yeah, keep that in your nightmares, kids. I hope everyone has a fantastic Monday. I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday.
Alright guys, so I'm going to make a flatbread pizza. The actual flatbreads are in the oven toasting. Okay, I put some butter in. This is going to be for the sauce. So I put some butter in here. Let's see. Some flour. Just going to kind of mix that up. Then I'm going to put some, have a cup of water. Cream cheese. I'm just going to mix this up. Now over here I made sausage, I already cooked it, and this is tomatoes and onions with Italian seasoning. I also already cooked it. And they're going to go on top of the flatbreads. Alright, let's see what else we got. A little bit of Italian seasoning. Alright, so that's going to cook a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the flatbreads out. Now, obviously, you can put a red sauce on here. This is just a different kind of sauce. It's a white cheesy sauce. All right, let me get a spoon. So once this is all a little bit thickened here, I'm going to put this onto the flatbread. Okay, so I'm putting it on. Okay, then I'm going to put some sausage on this. And some peppers and onions. Not peppers and onions, tomatoes and onions. Okie dokie, we have all the sausage, chicken sausage. And then I'm going to put the rest of the tomato and onion on. Oh, this makes such a mess. Okay, so now I'm going to put it back in the oven for about, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. And we should be good. All right. I'll take the rest of this and just pour it on. It doesn't get too soggy. And then some cheese. And you can cut it in half, each one in half, so you have 4. Or you can, yeah, well, obviously you cut each one in half. That way you have. There you go. So now I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to put it in the top rack so it cooks. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it in the top rack. There you go. Pizza.
Hey Gators! Welcome back to Language and Play. Alright, you guys are trucking along on this historical character project. They're looking really good. Keep up the good work. So at this point, you guys should be finishing up scene 1. Alright, so as we look, remember, we've done our research, we've created our characters, we have our cast of characters. Now we're turning our scene outline, okay, and we started with scene 1 yesterday. And today, we're going to be looking at scene 2. Alright, remember, scene 2 is the rising action. This is where the characters start to become involved in the conflict and begin to confront it. All right. For example, I set up in scene 1 that Vlad was going to be inviting all the Boyers to his house for dinner. All right, that's where him and the princess are going to start plotting against them. So scene 2, more likely than not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Boyers actually show up for dinner. They're going to have a conversation over dinner. There's going to be some conflict during that conversation, right? The Boyers want something. Vlad doesn't want to give it to them. All right, remember, conflict is just two people. All right, I want this, and neither one of them are going to compromise. Okay, resolution is compromise. Conflict is not. So we are looking to see that conflict through our dialogue. All right, so I can't wait to see what you come up with. Keep working hard. And scene 2 is what you should be finishing up. All right, keep up the good work, Gators. We're almost there. We're almost to the finish line. All right.
Hi guys. So if you recall, last time we did the silhouette. Today I'm going to be adding some stars to make it look like a starry night. So you can use a skinny little paintbrush and some acrylic paint if you want to, or you might want to try, if you can find these at the store, they are acrylic pens, and they do have them at Walmart. An acrylic pen is acrylic paint inside there. So basically when you get it, it says to shake them, and then you're just going to kind of like press the tip down a couple times. I already did it. I already used this one. But when you first get it, you have to press the tip down a couple times to get the paint to come down into the tip so you can paint and draw and write things. So I want to just do a little bit of a starry night here. So I'm going to put some little white dots using my pen. And I think the white looks really nice against like this dark blue sky. It just gives it like a nice final touch. I think that looks pretty good. So these work like a brush, but they're a little bit easier to control, and you can get some really cool effects with them. Pretty neat. All right, guys. There we are, the finished piece. So I think next time, I think I'm going to do one more rock with you guys, and then we'll move on to something else. So I have a few different rocks here, and they're all pretty smooth, which is good. I'll be able to paint something on there. So when I look at the rocks, usually I try to decide what I'm going to paint by looking at the shape of the rock, and that helps me kind of get an idea of what I want to do. So these are kind of just plain shapes. Nothing's really standing out to me right now, so I'll have to think about that one. But hopefully you guys will be able to get yourself a rock for this last rock painting. I know it's been a while since we've been doing rocks, so I'm hoping that by now you guys do have a rock, and you want to grab yourself a rock and just give it one coat of paint. So hopefully you have some acrylic paint. If not, just use any paint that you have at your house, and give your rock one coating of paint. So just like we started all those other rocks, you want to just give it one nice coating. This one we did like that blending. You don't have to really do that, but you can just choose a color and give it a coat of paint. And next time we'll talk about what we're going to paint on that rock, and that will be our last rock. All right. See you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Enrichment TV, Gators. Remember, work hard, be nice, and we'll see you tomorrow.